The NFL offseason is officially underway, and while players' participation in organized team activities, OTAs, is technically voluntary, there's a fine line between choosing to skip these sessions and sending a message that could leave a bad taste in your organization's mouth. For some NFL veterans, their absence has raised eyebrows, not just for missing practice, but for the signals they're sending to their teammates and their team's leadership. Three notable names in particular have drawn criticism for their decision to skip OTAs: Myles Garrett of the Cleveland Browns, Stefon Diggs of the Buffalo Bills, and Haason Reddick of the Philadelphia Eagles. While each player is, of course, entitled to make their own choices, their absences are causing some discomfort, and, frankly, it feels like a missed opportunity to set a better example. Myles Garrett. Skipping OTAs for a Tokyo getaway? Let's start with Myles Garrett. The Cleveland Browns are in the thick of their OTA sessions, and everyone in the organization is buzzing about their quarterback situation. Joe Flacco took first-team snaps on Wednesday. As expected, there's a lot of chatter around the Browns' new quarterback prospects as they gear up for the 2025 season. But one key player who's not part of that conversation is Garrett. Instead of sharpening his skills alongside his teammates in Berea, Ohio, Garrett is thousands of miles away in Tokyo, exploring the city, shopping, and living his best life. In fact, he posted a story on his Instagram expressing how much he's enjoying his time abroad, so much so that he might even consider buying a house there. Now let's be clear, Garrett is one of the NFL's best, and his contract extension in March, worth a staggering $204.7 million, cemented him as the league's highest-paid non-quarterback at the time. He's since been overtaken by Jamar Chase's extension, but that doesn't change the fact that Garrett is still one of the most dominant defensive players in the league. But here's the problem. When you're the highest-paid non-quarterback in the NFL and you've promised to be a leader both on and off the field, your absence from OTAs doesn't exactly scream leadership. After all, Garrett himself told the media when he signed his big deal that he intended to reward the team that rewarded me. He added that he'd be the best leader in the locker room, dominating on Sundays, Mondays, and Thursdays. Stefon Diggs, yacht parties, powdery substance, and questions about commitment. Next up is Stefon Diggs, the star receiver for the Buffalo Bills. And when we say yikes, we mean it. Diggs has been in and out of the Bills' offseason program, making his presence felt one day and then vanishing the next. But it's his Memorial Day weekend activities that really got people talking. Diggs was spotted on a yacht over the holiday weekend, surrounded by friends, and none other than rapper Cardi B was reportedly in attendance. Now that's all well and good. People deserve to have fun, right? But things took a strange turn when a video surfaced showing Diggs holding an unidentified powdery substance before offering it to his friends. The video quickly went viral on social media, sparking a flurry of speculation about what exactly Diggs was holding. Haason Reddick. A leader who needs to show up. Reddick, whose presence on the field has been a game-changer for the Eagles, is one of the cornerstones of their defense. And while his absence hasn't raised as many eyebrows as Garrett's or Diggs', mainly because he doesn't have the same level of high-profile contract to back up his leadership claims, his absence still matters. When your team is coming off a deep playoff run, you need all hands on deck. For Reddick to skip OTAs is a decision that could hurt the team's cohesion in the long run, even if it's only for a short time. In the end, OTAs are voluntary, but for players like Garrett, Diggs, and Reddick, showing up should be a no-brainer. They're not just stars, they're leaders, and leadership is about more than just showing up on Sundays. It's about setting an example for the team, and right now, these three players are failing that test. The message they're sending is that they're willing to enjoy the perks of their contracts, but not always willing to put in the work to back it up. For teams that rely on their star players to set the tone, this kind of behavior is concerning. The clock is ticking, and the season is fast approaching. These players may not need OTAs to perform at the highest level, but their teammates do. And for leaders like Garrett, Diggs, and Reddick, it's time to prove that they're willing to be there when it matters most. Because in the NFL, it's not just about the contract. It's about the commitment to the team. And right now, that's where these players are falling short.